Right now, road conditions continue to pose a problem for drivers around Madison. How the brutal roads have impacted Metro Transit drivers and riders. Also, Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway reacts to the frustration Madisonians have voiced about the cleanup process with these roads. Welcome to News 3 Now at 6. Thank you all for joining us tonight. I'm Charlotte Deleste. A live look at the Skycam on this chilly Friday night. Bitterly cold temperatures remain around southern Wisconsin, and that will continue until the end of the weekend. We have team coverage tonight. Braden Ross spoke with Metro riders and drivers to get answers on how the recent winter weather has impacted commutes. Our Catherine Merck found out how Madison's mayor is reacting after the frustrations Madisonians are voicing with the cleanup process. But before we get to them, let's check the first warn forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canaldi.
Well, we continue to watch bitterly cold air pour across Wisconsin tonight. We do have first warn weather alert days in the forecast through Sunday morning. The next couple of nights, we're looking for wind chills down to about 20 to 25 below zero. Actual air temperatures will be down to around 5 below zero. And a wind chill advisory is in effect from 3 a.m. until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning for most of southern and western Wisconsin. Time lapse from the WISC-TV Skycam showed lots of sunshine. Then some high thin clouds moved in this afternoon, but already those clouds are starting to thin out. As we take a look at the low temperatures from this morning here in Madison, we're just above zero, one above. Most of southern Wisconsin had temperatures in the single digits above and below zero, but high temperatures stayed in the single digits in Madison. Janesville did make it up to 12 degrees, but right now those temperatures are dropping. We're back down to 6 in Madison, and across Dane County, we're seeing temperatures generally in the single digits. It's 5 in Edgerton, it's 7 degrees in Belleville, and 7 in Verona. Factor in the winds, and it feels like temperatures are in the single digits to teens below zero. There also is a first warn weather alert day in the forecast from Monday night into Tuesday for some freezing rain and snow Monday night, changing to snow on Tuesday with maybe a 1 to 4 inch accumulation. Otherwise, this evening, look for skies to be partly cloudy, temperatures dropping to around 3 degrees by late evening, but wind chills will be down to about 10 to 15 below zero by late evening. Later on, I'll take a look at how temperatures will warm up next week and what the cost will be when we start to deal with freezing rain and snow.
Well, Madison has been battling iffy road conditions all week, with cars still sliding around days after last week's storms dumped nearly 2 feet of snow on this city. Those conditions have also made it hard for Metro buses to get people where they need to go. Braden Ross spoke with riders and Metro Transit about how the snow-packed roads and brutal cold have impacted them. Braden?
Yeah, the current road conditions have been tough on all drivers, including
Waiting 20 minutes in this Arctic blast is not cool.
Jamal Carter would rather not take the bus, but this week he doesn't have much of a choice.
Well, last Saturday when it first started and it was cold and snowing, my car went down and I've been having to take the bus since.
The weather that claimed his car is the same that has made taking the bus this week a challenge.
With the weather, we've had a little bit of trouble we've had some slide offs, and the cold has caused us a few equipment problems here and there.
Metro Transit spokesperson Mick Roosh says they work closely with the Streets Division to keep their routes as clear as they can be.
Well, there are different stop areas that are new for us, and that didn't get plowed right away. We contacted our counterparts over there, and we had that taken care of.
And while the roads have been tough on buses, Metro Transit drivers are prepared to handle a challenge.
Our drivers are used to driving in the winter, and so they're used to just driving safely.
But they also count on other drivers and riders to help keep them on track.
Try not to board at the top of a hill, because it is harder for buses to wait and board at the top of a hill. And just like with any vehicle, just don't be pulling out quickly in front of anything. Give everyone enough time to stop.
The snow has also posed other issues too. Some riders have had to stand at stops that look more like snowbanks than sidewalks.
We've got more than 1,400 bus stops, so we do our best, but it takes a little while to get to everything.
But as the cold slows everything down, Roosh says everyone at Metro Transit is working hard to stay on time and stay safe.
We are doing our best, and we appreciate everyone's just patience with us.
Now, as delays happen through the weather this week, riders can track their buses using the Metro Transit app. And if your stop needs clearing, you can report that to Metro Transit on their website.
Here's a live look at the roads. Last week's snowfall is still covering some of the thoroughfares, and the recent bitter cold certainly hasn't helped the cleanup process. A lot of people driving on some of the bigger streets in Madison have been frustrated by the city's cleanup. With multiple days of winter weather, many people are calling on city leaders like the mayor to make changes to their approach. Our Catherine Merck shares her response to some of that criticism.
In her most recent blog post, the mayor called this weather we've had the past couple of days, quote, historic. Road crews are dealing with temperatures below the threshold for effective salt application, followed by snowfall and then frigid conditions. The mayor says that makes cleanup even more difficult, but the streets division is going to continue to adjust as needed.
We still have streets vehicles out basically 24/7 right now. And so folks are like worried that that's not happening. No, they are out there.
One of the continued criticisms of the city's response is that other communities in our area have clear streets. The mayor says the size of Madison's responsibilities are vast, with 778 miles of road within the salt route network. She added that plowing and salting operations take around 2.5 hours for an operator to cover a 24-mile loop in favorable conditions.
Catherine, thank you. Well, tonight some residents in Monona are without water after a water main break. Officials say the break occurred in the 400 block of Woody Lane. Homes between 402 and 414 Woody Lane, as well as a home on Sylvan Lane, had their water shut off. Right now, utility crews are on scene to make repairs, but it is unclear when water will be back on. Republicans at the state capitol are working on a bill that would create a binding statewide referendum that would limit abortions in the state to 14 weeks. If approved by the legislature and the governor, the referendum would appear on the April ballot at the same time as Wisconsin's Republican presidential primary. If voters were to approve the abortion limits, they would take effect the next day. A spokesperson for Governor Tony Evers says he would veto anything that puts more limits on abortion than what currently exists, which is what this proposal would do. Well, last night, the Dane County Jail leaped over its last hurdle and is officially moving forward. The board authorized an additional $22 million to get this done. The measure passed in a 31-5 vote in a roughly 3 hours of public comment and discussion last night. Supervisors and members of the public, they were concerned with how much taxpayers would be asked to pay for the jail reconsolidation project. That project had been in limbo since the last construction bid came in way over budget. The Badgers men's basketball team returns to the Kohl Center tonight to face the Hoosiers of Indiana. Coming off a tough loss at College Station, the Badgers look to get back to their winning ways in Big Ten play. Sports reporter Andrew Banstra is live inside the Kohl Center ahead of the game. Hi, Andrew.
Yeah, Charlotte, you said it. It's getting back from that Penn State loss. Of course, coming into that game, Wisconsin had won 10 of their last 11 and are the 11th ranked team in the country. But a little bit of extra motivation goes even further than that, because the one time that Wisconsin played Indiana last year, well, Wisconsin lost. So this Big Ten team and the Badgers, who are at the top of the Big Ten, will look to continue to stay there tonight against this Indiana team. What we expect from what Greg Gard told us is that they're a team that does not shoot a lot of threes, and they look to keep pounding the ball in the paint. We'll see if Wisconsin can get back to those winning ways here at the Kohl Center, where they're 9-1 this season. But for now, live at the Kohl Center, Andrew Banstra, News 3 Sports.
Andrew, thank you. Well, today it's a bittersweet goodbye here at News 3 Now. After nearly 5 decades on the air, our very own Mark Kane signed off the air for the last time. Mark quickly established his presence here at WISC-TV as a reporter and news anchor soon after graduating from the UW-Madison in 1977. He became a staple in your home as the traveler for News 3 Now, but that wasn't all he did. He brought you coverage from all different locations, such as Super Bowls, bowl games, political conventions, from anywhere, you name it. Today, Mark just wants to express his profound gratitude.
Instead of saying goodbye, I'd rather issue a sincere thank you for the incredible journey we've shared. Your support has been breathtaking. Thank you, and may the pursuit of truth and knowledge continue to guide us all. There will be no more See You TV tomorrows for me. So for everyone who's been a part of my last 46 years, I'm Mark Kane with the deepest appreciation.
And we aren't the only ones bidding farewell to Mark. In recognition of his last day today, Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway has proclaimed today as Mark Kane Day in the city of Madison. And she touched on the impact Mark has brought to journalism in Madison, saying in part, in a world where information is constantly questioned, Mark Kane has always been a reliable and trustworthy source of journalism for the Madison community. Mark, enjoy your retirement, and thank you for the last 5 decades. Now, still ahead on News 3 Now at 6, a drive-through clinic in Madison is now offering more for patients. What you should know before you schedule your next visit.
Watching News 3 Now at 6, brought to you by Gruber Law Offices.
At Gruber Law Offices, you pay us nothing until we win your case. It costs you nothing up front to get the results and compensation you deserve. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Find inspiration at the Build and Remodel Expo, sponsored by James Hardy. Meet local experts showcasing the latest innovations in home building and remodeling. Visit buildremodelexpo.com for details.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love.
And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day. All day.
All day, every day. Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners. Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Sockberry Healthcare is here to help. To help with your shoulder pain,
your knee injury,
that hip that bothers you,
with your foot or ankle pain.
We focus on quality.
We focus on results.
And take time to listen.
So that your care is the best care. For you.
You.
You. You.
For you. We're here for you.
Sauk Prairie Healthcare Orthopedics. Listening, healing, caring. It's in our nature.
We got the house!
Pods handles the driving. Pack at your pace, store your things until you're ready, then we deliver to your new home, across town or across the country. Pods, your personal moving and storage team.
Monday at 6, social media is no easy playground for kids. Jalen Banks explores the impact that social media can have on youngsters' mental health. Plus, an expert offers valuable advice for parents and kids. Monday on News 3 Now at 6. You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. What started because of the COVID-19 pandemic has begun to evolve into something much bigger. The UW Health drive-through clinic in Madison is expanding its offerings. The clinic gives patients a fast option for routine checks, vaccinations, and tests. Open 7 days a week from 7:30 to 4:45. It is available for patients at least 5 years old and under 70 years old. The clinic hopes the popularity of the original idea will lead to patients embracing the new options available.
Just given the positive feedback that we've gotten, the convenience, that we definitely want to explore what else we can do as a drive-through clinic. And it's not something that you typically see at other healthcare organizations too. So this is definitely creative, out-of-the-box thinking for delivering care.
The clinic isn't just limited to COVID. It also offers vaccinations for HPV, hepatitis, and MMR. Although drive-up service without an appointment is available, they recommend making an appointment for the fastest service. Next at 6, the CDC is expanding its warning about the risk of salmonella in charcuterie meat. There are now a total of 47 reported illnesses in 22 states linked to the Bussetto brand charcuterie sampler. More than 11,000 pounds of charcuterie meat products are being recalled by Busset Foods. The product was also sold under different names like Fratelli, Beretta, and Antipasto, sold at Sam's Club, and at Costco it went by the name Grand Beretta. Still ahead at 6, Gary is back with a full breakdown of your weekend forecast.
Wisconsin's taking over California, and we're talking with the fans who traveled all this way to see the big game tomorrow. That's coming up.
Concert experience you won't want to miss. It's the Commodores. Performing live Saturday, February 17th at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. 70 million albums sold, 7 #1 hits. The Grammy Award-winning Commodores. February 17th at Ho-Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
Hurry in and save big now at Menards. Meet all your flooring needs with Tarkett laminate flooring. This invitation laminate flooring is easy to install, stain, fade, and wear resistant, making it great for any room in your home. Right now, it's only $139 per square foot. Homeworks creates thoughtfully designed faucets and bath fans that will align perfectly with your style. Like this modern smart fan bath fan with a dimmable LED and dual color nightlight. It's on sale for $129.99.
Save big money at Menards.
Warm up and save big during the winter sale at Steinhafels. Sleep tight on a new mattress. We have all the best brands at the lowest prices. Get cozy on a new sofa. We have something for every style and every budget. Gather the family around a new dining table. And make your new room more affordable when you use Steinhafels 60-month financing. The winter sale, only at Steinhafels. Shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com.
Are record energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? With inflation rising at record levels and incomes not keeping pace, you might be one of tens of thousands of Wisconsin residents who are struggling to survive in the blistering heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter. While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today and call 1-800-506-5596. That's 800-506-5596. Or visit www.kwwf.org.
Well, it was another very cold day across southern Wisconsin, and three things you need to know. It'll be bitterly cold through Sunday morning. Nighttime low temperatures will be below zero, and wind chills well below zero. Some freezing rain is possible Monday night, and then we could see some accumulating snow on Tuesday. So some more impactful weather ahead of us. We have first warned weather alert days in the forecast through Sunday morning. Low temperatures the next couple of nights will be right around 5 degrees below zero, but wind chills early in the morning could be as cold as 20 to 25 degrees below zero. Wind chill advisories are in effect for most of southern and southwestern Wisconsin from 3 a.m. until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Future track wind chills beginning at midnight already down to about 15 to 20 below zero through much of southern Wisconsin. By early tomorrow morning, 20 to 25 below zero wind chills expected. That wind chills will actually be better in the northern part of the state because the winds will be lighter there. So even during the day tomorrow with temperatures in the lower teens, we're still looking at below zero wind chills for much of the day. And then by early Sunday morning, we're back down to 20 to 25 below zero wind chills. But after that, temperatures start to go up, winds start to pick up out of the south, and we won't be talking about wind chills for next week. In fact, we'll be talking about above normal temperatures. Saturday, Sunday, highs only in the lower to middle teens, but then we jump up into the lower to middle 30s for most of next week. That looks like good news, right? Well, the problem is that with temperatures right around freezing, we could see a wintry mix of precipitation. So we have a first warned weather alert day in the forecast for Monday night into Tuesday. Could see some light snow and freezing rain Monday night, changing over to mainly snow on Tuesday with the potential for about a 1 to 4 inch snowfall. A few places might be a little bit more than that. Here's future track beginning at 6 p.m. on Monday. Notice precipitation coming up from the south. Winds out of the south and southeast bringing warmer air aloft. So we see a wintry mix of precipitation, some freezing rain down to the south by early on Tuesday morning. Again, that wintry mix with some freezing rain, especially south of Madison, changing over to mainly snow during the day on Tuesday. By midday, mainly snow, and then by 6 p.m. it starts to wind down, maybe even mixing with a little bit of rain before it comes to an end, but by midnight, it's pretty much all over with. As we look at our snowfall forecast, we're looking for a wide swath of about 3 to 6 inches, probably about an inch or two south of Madison, maybe as much as 3 or 4 inches up toward the Dells. A couple of localized spots could be more than that. But we also have the potential for some freezing rain as well, so we'll have to keep a very close eye on that. A wind chill advisory 3 a.m. until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning for most of southern Wisconsin. Temperatures by 9 p.m. already approaching zero. By midnight, they should be just above zero, but just below zero by 3 a.m. And then by early tomorrow morning with clear skies, temperatures down to around 5 degrees below zero. That's the air temperature. Look at the future track wind chills. Already 15 below zero by 9 p.m. By midnight, 15 to 20 below zero. By the time we get to early Saturday morning, approaching 20 below zero in Madison, mid-20s below zero across southwestern Wisconsin, so bitterly cold again. Planning your night across Dane County, a low of 2 below zero in Brooklyn, 5 below zero in Cottage Grove, 5 below zero in Windsor. Rest of southern Wisconsin, low of 7 below zero in Lone Rock, 5 below zero in Platteville. Tomorrow for Madison, look for mostly sunny skies, still very cold with a high of 13, and wind chills right around or below zero for much of the day. First one, 7 to 10 day forecast. We come up to 33 Monday, dry during the day, but that freezing rain snow mix Monday night, changing to snow on Tuesday with some accumulation. Wednesday should be dry, and then maybe some light rain or snow Wednesday night into Thursday, ending in some snow showers on Friday. Dry for next weekend, but those temperatures at least will be above normal.
Green and gold fever is taking over NorCal, and the only prescription is a Packers win. They face the 49ers in the divisional playoff at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The game is tomorrow, but tonight we tailgate. Brady Mallory is taking you to the party in Palo Alto, California.
Sorry, Charlotte, I can barely hear you because I'm at a Packer party. Check it out. Look at all these fans having a good old tailgate here in California, bringing Wisconsin right here to Palo Alto. How about that? And you know what? I've been talking with fans all day, and I think I found the biggest Packer fan. He is right here. Harley. Harley, hi. Oh, thank you. I love what you're wearing. Are we going to get a win tomorrow? Yeah. I think so. I don't think Harley's wrong. Okay, and now I have the second biggest fan, Harley's owner, Tony. Tony, how you doing?
Good, doing great.
Where are you from?
Green Bay, Wisconsin, yes.
Now, are you ready for tomorrow?
I am big and ready for tomorrow. Another big win for tomorrow, yes.
And you have a tattoo that I saw, don't you? Let's get a look at that. Very nice. And so you and Harley have a little thing that you do during games. What do you do together?
He actually helped me park cars for the game. He is very popular with all my parking people. So they come back just to see Harley and spend time with him.
You know, after last year was kind of, there was a lot going on with that past quarterback. We don't need to mention him. But this year is a fresh start. We're in the Love era. They've had a great season. What does that mean to you?
It means great things for the Green Bay organization to go forward again. Love is just another step forward, which is great.
All right, you'll be there cheering them on tomorrow?
No, I'm not. I'm actually just staying for the day and then heading to a friend's house for the game.
Well, that's great. They'll know that you're here now, and you'll be cheering loud tonight.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tony. All right, Zach, here I am. You know what? It's Dolly Parton's 78th birthday today, and I'm at a Green Bay Packers party. Are you proud of me?
I am very proud. I would like you to come back with that tattoo that the guy had. Maybe bring Harvey or Harley, whatever the dog's name was. And I noticed you mentioned a Taylor Swift kind of lingo in that, what you were talking about too, so you're covering it all.
Yeah. I'm in my Packers era, baby.
You are. Thanks, Brady. And coming up in sports, we head to the Kohl Center for the Badgers' Big Ten showdown with the Hoosiers. Who's the X factor for Wisconsin if they want to get back on track? That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Earn now, spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days. Now through the end of January, Rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in store to redeem later just like cash. Start earning on 40-pound bags of wood fuel pellets, $4.99. Rewards members pay just $4.79. New Blaine's brand washer fluid, $2.49 a gallon for Rewards members. Plus, Chick Days are coming. Order yours in-store or online. Earn Blaine's Bucks now to spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days.
Brothers Maine has been family-owned since 1938. Some of us were born into this family, and others chose to join through the years. Now, we know you can't replace family, but you can replace appliances, and Brothers Maine is here for you when one breaks down. Our in-house team has delivered ranges to washers to refrigerators to hectic households in a pinch, oftentimes the next day. Just because an appliance breaks down doesn't mean you have to. We're not big box. We're Brothers Maine, and we want you to feel like family here.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says This one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
This new year is the best time to try Plexiderm at our startup price of only $14.95. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
A logo can do more than identify your company. It can connect in meaningful ways, energize your team, and inspire your customers. We're 4imprint, and we know your logo on the right product can create moments that matter. With 30 years of experience and thousands of products to choose from, we guarantee your order will be right the first time, on time, and for a great price. Be certain that the right moments will matter. Explore thousands of promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
In about an hour, Wisconsin and Indiana will tip off in a Big Ten battle at a place where the Badgers don't lose in the series. UW has won 19 straight against IU at the Kohl Center. Andrew Banstra is already there. And Andrew, to keep that win streak going, there's one guy who needs to keep playing at a high level.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Zach. If the Badgers' offense is the engine to their success, well, Max Klesmit is the ignition. This junior has averaged 17 over his last 3 games, and the Neenah native seems to always hit the big shots when Wisconsin needs them the most. He's shooting 39% from 3 on the year and has helped the Badgers put up some of their most points per game in decades. Max may keep an even keel, but he is the Badgers' X factor against the Hoosiers.
Confidence really doesn't change, kind of stays the same for the most part. You know, never get high, never get too low type of deal. But it's super easy to keep your confidence when you're surrounded by the guys that we got in the locker room, the coaches that we got.
He's really confident out there, and it's really helping us, I think. Just the way he's shooting the ball, getting downhill, doing a little bit of everything. And that's on top of being one of our best defenders, too.
The Badgers will look to start a new win streak tonight here at the Kohl Center, and they're in a good place to try to do it. They're 9-1 here at the Kohl Center this year. We'll have highlights later on, but for now, live from the Kohl Center, Andrew Banstra, News 3 Sports.
So we have that coming up in a couple minutes. We got the Wisconsin huddle. So, I mean, just sit right in, cozy right in.
We'll do that while you do all the work. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Packers are on tomorrow.
Well,
Tomorrow.
You know,
We're talking about tonight, Gary. Don't look ahead.
Yes.
I mean, in weather, we're always looking out to like 10
all right,
days.
Gary, go ahead.
So we've got all these alert days in the forecast. So no snow out there tonight. That's the good news. But actual temperatures are in the single digits above 0. Madison's at 6, but across Dane County, 6 in Cross Plains, 7 in Deerfield, and 6 in Sun Prairie. Factor in the winds. We're seeing wind chills right now in the single digits of below 0 or even teens below 0. Look for temperatures this evening to drop to around 3 degrees.
All right, thank you. And thank you for joining us. Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.